how can we make ourselves legal and make the cost very minimal? And again, you'll have a doubt, how can a social media branding be legal here in Dubai? Day by day, it will be in the market. Hi, I'm Vincy. This video is all about how to start an online business at a very minimal cost. If you are a resident of Dubai, or if you are a housewife, or anybody who's unemployed or employed somewhere and dreaming of putting your own online business, then this video is completely for you. Have minimal the cost to set up a e-commerce platform. Now, before getting into all the legality of it, we can just discuss like how simple procedures or what are the simple procedures that you need to initiate to start an online business. Now, if you're planning to put perfume trading, some accessories, or maybe some hair oils, or maybe some cosmetics, I have seen a lot of ladies doing online cake trading, online baked cakes trading. So, if you're one among them, then what you need to have is like initially you need to have connections with a lot of distributors here or already who are into this market. Why? Because we really don't have a legal license in our hand to purchase the material, invoice our customer. What we have is just the concept of online trading. Now, how can we make ourselves legal and make the cost very minimal? So what you need to do is like get tie up with, suppose you are into cake baking, that's your plan, but you don't have the premises or you don't have the license of cake baking. What you can do is like you can have tie up with restaurants or some cafes who are into this. Now, having this connection, you can make an online application. Now, it's not mandatory to have a website for that. You can use the zero cost applications like the social medias. Nowadays, for any purpose, people use social media. Even you or myself, to know about a product, what we do, we just Google it, or we just go into their social media applications, how nicely they present their product online. With that, we choose that particular product, right? Similarly, if you are planning to put a product in the market, first make some social media applications. And again, you'll have a doubt, how can a social media branding be legal here in Dubai? For that, there is a very simple license called e-trader license, which is in a cost of like 1,000 to 1,500 dirhams. If you are a resident here and having your residence ID, then it's easy. You can start a e-trader license, which is less than 1,500 dirhams. With that, all your social media accounts can be made legal. And then what you need to do is like have tie up with a lot of distributors or traders or cafes, depending on what product you're planning to choose for your online trading. Once you have all this thing clear, then what you need is like you need to have tie up with delivery team because you have your product in hand. Say for simple example, in a real time example, I have heard a lot of ladies coming to me saying that I need to start like a pastry shop, or I need to start some homemade chocolates or something like that. But then they really don't know the consequence of food items. Why? Because to have a homemade chocolate here, you really need to have a manufacturing license. You need to have the date of manufacturing. You need to have the content of it. So that is so lengthy, long, cost-effective procedures. To avoid all these challenges and make it very simple for a housewife who's sitting and listening this video, get tie up with a lot of companies who are into these homemade chocolates, and then make your social media applications. Now get the tie up with them, get their products, brand it on your platform with your special brands if you are having any specific name for your company. And then when you have the customers for that, get the orders, give it to the right delivery team like the Noon or Talabat, who helps you for delivering the product to your customers. So as I was discussing, like if you want to display all your products, first you need to have social media. Now, why social media? That's the least and cost effective option in the current market, because getting yourself an Instagram or Facebook and doing the marketing is not that cost involved. So get your brand, get the product ready, and then start doing your marketing. Day by day, it will be in the market. Once you have a clear clarity about your brand and about your product, then it's time for you to scale up it with the other legalities of it. There are a lot of free zones which help you to start e-commerce, get your product from overseas. But initially, don't just end up with all getting all the license and everything. Just make it very simple. Just make with a e-trader license, and then in the later stage, when you want to scale up your business, you can make this license, add yourself in the platforms, the giant platforms like Amazon or Noon, wherein you can get more reach to your customers for your brand. Say for example, if you're planning to do a hair oil which is already an existing brand in any overseas country, say for example India, and then if you're having an exclusive dealership with them to promote their product, you can have a social media where you promote this particular product, and then if you want to sell it, deliver it to the customers here, you can list it in Amazon or Noon and these platforms. Once you have the customer for this, you can go with delivery companies like DHL, Aramex, or maybe the Deliveroo, or there are a lot of other companies which help you for the delivery. With some months, you will have a clear clarity how you can scale your business itself. Now, if you want to maintain this for a whole 1 year, you can run the license, run your business with this e-trader license. But if you want to scale up the business half away, well, you can just go for a free zone license or a mainland license and upgrade yourself with these licenses. If you're a person who's employed in Dubai and doing this business, mainland won't be an option for you because your employer may not be providing an NOC to start the company. Then you will have to go with a free zone. Otherwise, you will have to wind up your employment contract with them, and then you'll have to start in the mainland. But for an e-commerce, I think free zone would be a good option for you because you are just showcasing the products online. You're not just directly purchasing or delivering your product. In that aspect, I recommend you to go with a free zone license rather you quit your job and then put yourself in trouble. So maintain your job, have your dream, and then try to make it into reality in a soft, slow pace so that there is no much risk of cost or any sort of other challenges. With this, I'd like to conclude the video. If you want to know more about e-commerce, please let me know. See you in the next video. Thank you.